Hello again. This is a second day in Edinburgh, Scotland. I hit the ground running. Pretty much spent the whole day out walking about, and it was a great. Edinburgh is just a fantastic city. I just went out, soaked up the culture and a little bit of their food, and just again lots of walking, steps, stairs, but all well worth it. And I toured the Edinburgh Castle. Had a tour set for when it was noon. I actually did 11:30, so I make sure I can make it all the way around. Got to see the Scottish crown jewels. Of course, there's no cameras or phones or anything able to be used there. You can't photograph it. Beautiful sight to see. And spent the better part of an hour or more there in the area, and then I walked, getting close to the back, getting back out, and I have the 1 o'clock gun that goes obviously at 1 o'clock. And the history of it is it's set to shoot off at 1 p.m. every day for, century plus, I suppose, and to alert the ships out in the harbor so they can set their clocks for the correct time. So very cool history there. Then I got back out, lots of people there, and walked on back out, went down the Royal Mile and spent some time there, and got on to Victoria Street again, and has that Harry Potter backstory influence. And then they even have a second story walkway up there with some cafes. So I went up there and grabbed a cup of coffee and sit out on the open there on the near the walkway, and people watched from down below, and it was really neat experience. Very very seldom you see those in a city where you got two levels to a street. And I went to a cafe. I was kind of just to do my reconnoitering and research in advance, and I happened to have one, so I had to set an appointment. They take it pretty serious. They have you take your shoes off and put shoe covers on or something, or just stocking feet, whatever, to make sure you're not tracking anything in. I'm not sure what to be tracking in, but they keep the cats very corralled and I guess healthy. So neat experience as well. Had a cup of ice cream at Mary's Milk Bar. Researched on it. It was pretty good. A cup of vanilla, or a scoop of vanilla, and a scoop of peach, I believe. So I really enjoyed that, and then just spent the better time of the day walking around. Again, just a fantastic experience. If you ever get there, make sure you check out Greyfriars Bobby, which is the over 100 years old, of the dog the Bobby that stayed with his owner once the owner had passed away. He spent many a years, better part of his life, laying near around the owner's grave. And you can research more if you like. But they got the statue and they got the cemetery, and really sweet. Nothing like the love of a pet. It's a great experience. So unconditional. So I was trying to say unconditional love for the owner, and so such a sweet deal. So spent a little time there. Went into the cemetery where Baltimore, I guess, is forget the guy's name now. That was again Harry Potter research thing where he was kind of came from J.K Rowling's books. So inspiration from there. So, and the floating wall, which is really old. I think there's one little picture I took in the street that shows the age of it, and lots of history. Unbelievable. The Scottish, they take it very serious, and rightfully so. They're proud of it, and it's a tumultuous history, but they overcome a lot. So it's fantastic people and cultures. Other than that, at the end of the day, I went to, it's called ESF. It's Edinburgh Street Food, and a really neat experience. Again, I went there. It was after dark, but it's basically a conglomerate of several stores, like a mall, little mall with several restaurants, maybe 10 plus restaurants, and you use an app, and you get on, and you can order all types of foods from this app for each store and restaurant, and you get to and it gets delivered right to your table. And you could, if you wanted to buy something, one of each, especially if you're in a group, you could buy, different from all the restaurants, and it's all packaged together, and it all comes being delivered out from each restaurant. And I tried like 3 different things from 3 different restaurants, little snacks, and it's I think it was a weekend, and it was pretty lively, some good music and just good social life. So that was a first time for something like that. So anyway, that is pretty much it for the day. I probably missed something, but sorry for the length of it, but hopefully you can get the gist of it and enjoy. The 1 o'clock gun video is fairly long. I'd made a short of it, but if you stick it to the end, it does end with a bang. So it's a cool experience. So hope you enjoy, and we'll see you again on the next day. Thank you.
Projectile.